Hello, Jess Too Good here, and today we're taking a look at the LEGO Ninjago 2020 Jay and Lloyd's Velocity Racers set, which has 322 pieces, 3 minifigures, and retails for $30 in the United States. This was sent to me early by LEGO, so thank you LEGO, but all opinions in this video are my own. First, we have J, and if you're not familiar with the new 2020 Ninjago figures, they use this attachment at the back, which is a sword holder, has a pole connection, and then we have the health bar piece, which attaches at the top. He does have his flail, which uses translucent neon green pieces, including one that comes in one of those packs filled with a bunch of other pieces, and you use that also with Lloyd's weapon as well. And J is definitely one of the more common figures of the 2020 wave, since he does come in an arcade pod and a bunch of the other sets. Really, Zane is a character who doesn't appear, and Nia is a character who only appears in one set, so those are the two more rare ones. Lloyd is just about as rare as J is, in a sense that, yeah, he's super common to get in this wave, coming in the arcade pod and a lot of the sets. He does use the same new pieces with the mask, with the sword holder, with the health bar, also this gaming controller handle, which I don't think I pointed out with J. This design does have a nice green look to it. With all that garb removed, underneath you could get a look at his face printing, which thank you LEGO for giving us a slightly new face for Lloyd. And at the back he does have this visor on, which matches well with the mask on. Finally, we have Hausner. This is a figure that also comes in a very cheap set, which is a $10 Cole Speeder set. But besides that, I think he comes in the J Cyber Dragon set, and that's it. So take that as you may if you want to consider him rare. I don't really consider him rare since he comes in that cheaper set. He uses a different version of the health bar piece in terms of the printing, and also has this new molded head, which is really interesting, where it actually has a part at the top that you put this little fang piece in. And if you could take it off, you can see that there's just a little hole there. But this is not like a mask piece. No, this is an actual molded head, so there's nothing underneath there. This design does have some more torso printing at the back, which was previously covered with all the armor. So there are a couple builds in this set, and first we'll take a look at Jay's Velocity Racer plane. Both vehicles of this set have an interesting sizing to them, and both do have a pretty nice color scheme to them as well, matching the respective ninjas and their outfits. This design has that blue and white going on. At the front, there's a sticker, as well as two stickers in the middle section with the wings. Also at these two flaps at the back. Now the actual cockpit area has enough room for one minifigure sitting down, as long as you remove the katanas, which there's clips for the katanas at the side. Now this little seating area does have this clipped part, which you can move up and down to kind of cover the controller, which is a literal controller to control the vehicle, same piece they use for the weapons. The engine build doesn't overstay its welcome, but has just enough pieces not only to hide the play feature, but to give the look of the appropriate engine design. At the back, there's another one of these new sword pieces with that translucent neon green coloring, which is nice to get. And the Kitana is needed to activate the play feature. This uses the same Kitana holder build that the other instances of the Kitanas use, with the same sticker and everything like that. This specific neon green one is one that appears in the temple, like all the other ones, but also in that $10 Cole set, as well as J Cyber Dragon. Put the Kitana into this piece, swing it to the right, and then these blades swing out. Also, if you're wondering how the underside looks, well, there's not really too much to it. And that's it for the design of this plane. As for Lloyd's Velocity Racer, I'm glad this is not an oversized $20 motorcycle-esque build, but rather something that looks sleek and honestly kind of cool. I like the use of this big wheel piece at the back, which getting the frame in that white is kind of hard to get if I'm not mistaken. And then at the back, more of those translucent lime green new sword pieces. Also some very interesting printed pieces at the sides, where you've got one on this side as well. I like that, though this part is a sticker, as well as this part, and this part, and this part. The use of Technic pieces give the vehicle's frame a nice look. Cockpit can be accessed just by lifting up this build here, where you have enough room for one minifigure sitting down. Also, just like Jay's, this uses a video game controller to control the whole speeder bike. And this design is nice to get in spring green. I don't know if we've gotten those pieces in spring green before. And just like Jay's, there's also a little holder for katanas because you can't fit the minifigure with katanas inside of that cockpit. But that is it for the 2 Velocity Racers. Let's take a look at the last build. Hausner's build is nothing new with the use of the surfboard piece in that coloring and with the boomerang piece at the bottom and everything. This does appear in quite a few of the other sets, so it's nothing too special, but it's simple enough of a build for me not to be annoyed by it. That's it for the builds of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. The set's box is a perfect $30 box size with some detailing at the back, showing some of those play features. The instructions are very different and almost experimental. They match the arcade pod where you actually have the ninja kind of leading you through the build. You can see they have Lloyd there. There's a progress bar at the bottom. And this is something that besides the arcade pod, I think the Star Wars holiday set this year have. And there's no advertisements at the end or anything like that. Maybe this is something they're just testing with this set to see how reception is and see if they should expand to other themes, but who knows what really is going on here. And as with most Ninjago 2020 sets, there's extra stickers at the bottom of the sticker sheet. So overall, I could use 2 words to describe this set, and that is pretty good. There's nothing amazing about the set, but everything here is just pretty good. I mean, the designs of the 2 vehicles are pretty good. I'm glad they're not oversized because LEGO has a problem with oversized cycles, but this feels like it's just the perfect size, and it does seem to be something that pays homage to Tron, which I know a lot of people are saying the sub-theme is ripping off Tron or whatever, but I don't think that's the point. I think they're just trying to go with a tribute there. The design of this plane right here is maybe a little bit better than the cycle because it feels a little bit more unique. I like the sizing there, I like the colors, but again, nothing that I will remember probably a year from now. But as it stands as a $30 set, it's a pretty good value. You get pretty good builds. I'd give this one a B overall. If they want to improve it, maybe make some more unique builds just a little bit. Maybe put some more interesting figures. But as it stands for $30, I can't not recommend it. It's just pretty good. So that's it. I feel like I ran in circles saying all that. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.